Shalom Aleichem, Israel. Peace be unto you once again. This is your brother Ben Sadek. And today we're going to look at two scriptures that are oftentimes misunderstood, mostly by the Western or the Christian mindset. Remember, the scriptures were written by Hebrew and Aramaic thought patterns, with Aramaic and Hebrew thought patterns, okay? And the Hebrews, they are people who mostly think concrete, other than the Western thinking, which is mostly abstract. All right, let's go into it now. We're going to look at two scriptures, which sometimes I hear people talk about them and they are not clear on them. They kind of get confused. But they are very simple once you understand the Hebrews behind it. We're going to look at them, two of these scriptures today. The first one is in Matthew 5, verse 17 to 18. This is the Messiah speaking, quote, and he said, "Do not think that I came to destroy the Torah, the law, or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill or complete. For truly I say to you, till the heaven and the earth pass away, one jot, or one yod, or one tittle shall by no means pass from the Torah till all be done." Let's pause for a moment and think about that. Is all be done? Is everything completed? No. What was Yahushua saying was this. You have to go back. During the time of Yahushua, there was two rabbinical thought process. One was that if you misinterpret the Torah, you're destroying it. Okay? And if you promote it, you're fulfilling it, or you're keeping it alive. So what Yahushua was saying, when he was teaching the people, what he was doing, he was bringing the Torah to life. He was giving the Torah a spiritual meaning. He was giving the Torah the full meaning, or the spiritual meaning behind what the Torah represents, which is love Father Yahweh and love our fellow man. Now what happened was this. They thought that he was nullifying it or destroying it. So he said, I did not come to destroy it. I did not come to misquote it or to misplace it, but I am here to uplift it, to fulfill it, because many of the things in the Torah points to him. So he's fulfilling it or completing it in two ways. One, he is expounding on it, what it means spiritually, and he's also showing the people in the Torah, there's a lot of things in the Torah that points to him. Him himself literally points to him being fulfillment of these prophecies. Now another one to understand is also found is in Matthew 5:48. Matthew 5:48. It says, this is the Messiah speaking, and he said, "Therefore, be perfect, as your Father in the heaven also is perfect." Now, many people, including myself, when I did not understand this, I was like, we all use this term all the time. I'm not perfect. What do you expect? I am not perfect. I am not perfect. This, I'm not perfect. What does that mean? I am not perfect. Well, the clue to this is found in Leviticus, Leviticus 20, verse 26. Leviticus 20, verse 26. And it states, this is after Abba Yahweh was giving them a set of commandments. He said, "And you shall be set apart to me." The word set apart in Hebrew is the word kadosh. And you shall be kadosh, set apart. The same word also means perfect. And you shall be set apart, kadosh, perfect to me. For I, Yahweh, am set apart, kadosh, perfect. Okay? And I've separated you from the people to be mine. Hallelujah. So what Messiah was doing, as you know he did, he was quoting most of his 99% of his sermon or his teaching is from the Torah. He was the walking Torah. He gave us a spiritual meaning so that we could know how to apply it. Okay? So what he was saying in Matthew 5, verse 48, he was saying, therefore, the Aramaic word for set apart, very similar to the Hebrew. The Hebrew is kadosh. The Aramaic is kadusha. So he was saying, therefore, be kadusha, be set apart, as our Father in the Shemaim is also set apart, quoting Leviticus 20, verse 26. So the translation of the word perfect can cause a little confusion between people, but it's actually in Aramaic that Yahushua spoke. It was kadusha, very similar to the Hebrew kadosh, Yahweh kadosh. In Hebrew, in Aramaic, Yahweh kadusha. Hallelujah. So I hope this makes sense. Until then, Shabbat Shalom, and keep loving one another, showing mercy to one another, compassion to one another. I mean, that fulfills the law. Without those, we're nothing. Hallelujah. Shalom.